students, welcome to class. Oh my God. As usual, you guys are looking so cute. And do you know what makes you look cute? How hard you're trying. I'm not just looking at the exterior of you. I'm looking inside at your heart. Because I know you're here because you care. You might say, oh, you're here to just make fun of me. But it's not true. You're interested in what I have to say. And that's great. So today we're going to be talking about what happened in Russia with regard to McDonald's. McDonald's has declared that they're going to close 847 of their restaurants. They're doing that, and they're saying they're doing it because they don't want Russia to bomb Ukraine. But do you think that McDonald's actually cares about what's going on over there? Do you think they care about human health at all? About whether you live or die? I don't think so. I mean, look at the kind of products that they serve. Death on a bun. I mean, literal death on a bun. Actual dead bodies on there. And not to mention how much cholesterol, salt, and saturated fats are in there. They don't care. They actually have the gall to call their meals Happy Meals that are so full of horrific products for kids. It should be called an unhappy meal or a death meal. So that's what it really is. So let's look at what's happening. What do you think is going to happen right now to all of the animals who are going to be killed to end up on an Egg McMuffin, for example? The chickens, the cows, and the pigs. Now, I'm not saying that there's necessarily a cow in an Egg McMuffin. It depends what you put on there. If it's bacon, that means it comes from a pig. But the cheese comes from a cycle of violence that is the dairy industry, where the females are raped, forced to be pregnant, their babies are murdered. If they're boys, they have their throats slit. If they're females, they're girls, they're put back into the cycle of enslavement, pinned down, forced to be pregnant, and then their milk stolen from them. The dairy industry is nothing but a cycle of misery. Every horrible thing that you can imagine goes on there. So, inside of every Egg McMuffin is suffering. If you don't understand this, watch all of my videos, but just briefly I'll tell you about what happens to eggs. You might think that having an egg is no big deal. It's not fertilized, so what's the big deal, right? But everything's wrong with the egg industry, because what they do is they take the little boy baby chicks, and because they'll never be able to lay eggs, they take these innocent yellow birds. They put them on this giant conveyor belt, and the boys are separated, and the boys fall down this chute, and they are cut up into 1,000,000 pieces and murdered for having done nothing wrong. None of these animals did anything wrong. The chickens, the cows, the pigs, none of them deserve to die. Now, these animals are on factory farms where they can't, for example, the chickens open their wings properly. There are so many of them, thousands and thousands in a tiny building with no windows to look out. They can't see the sky. The pigs are kept in tight, confined conditions. They've never seen the sun. It's awful. They've never put their feet on grass. For their entire life, they live in Holocaust-like conditions. They are treated as badly as the Jews were by the Nazis. McDonald's is the equivalent of that, because they pay people to treat these animals that way. So when they come out and try to say that they give a shit, they don't. Never, ever trust companies like McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, even when they come out with plant-based products. You know all they care about is money, having more of it, and they don't care about you, your health, the planet, none of it. Those of you who say, but Miss Katie, it's the cycle of life. You know, animals have always eaten other animals, humans have eaten animals, it's just the way it is. But the reality is, we have moral agency. Animals don't. They cannot choose. Animals are like children on this planet. Our job is to protect them. The chickens, the cows, and the pigs, they need protection because they have the mental ability of children. And in another way that they are similar is that they feel pain. If you go up to any of these animals and pinch them, or come up to them and cut them, they cry, they try to run away, they're afraid. They don't want to be separated from their families. They don't want to be confined. They don't want to be hurt. They want love. They want affection. They want protection. And we can all help them by becoming vegan right now, today. Today is International Women's Day, March 8th. It's 2022. What better day to declare, today I will stop paying for so much cruelty. I'm going to be vegan from now on. Write it down. Put the sign up somewhere, a little post-it note, someone on your fridge or wherever, and say, today is my happy vegan declaration day. And tell everybody. Don't be afraid of it. Be proud to tell people. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to be a closet vegan. No, because veganism isn't about you. It's about the animals, and they need ambassadors. They need people to speak out on their behalf. Use the word vegan proudly. Write it on you somewhere. Put it on your knapsack. Put it on your, anywhere, your computer, whatever. I am so proud of you who are here today. I'm so proud of you for looking a little bit deeper. And I'm so proud of you for every time you see signs like McDonald's, restaurants like that, to give them the middle finger. Whether you're riding by on your bicycle, or you're riding in a bus, whether you are in a car and you see them, whether you are in a truck, I don't care where you are. Give them the middle finger. Just go like this and go to you. Now, of course, you're going to laugh and say, I'm not doing that. But you will. You will, because you'll remember me. You'll remember this speech. You'll be like, that Miss Katie said that we should give McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chick-fil-A, all these places the middle finger when we go by. And you should sing. Regardless of the place, if it's McDonald's or anywhere else, you sing this song. Eating animals is wrong. Then fill in the blank. Could be Chick-fil-A. Could be KFC, whatever. Hurting animals is wrong. Could be McDonald's. Could be whatever restaurant. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Or you can sing, eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song and be vegan from now on. Give them a middle finger. Now, they don't give a shit if you give them the middle finger. So why should you do it? Because you're empowering yourself. You're getting ready to speak out. It starts from just doing it on your own, practicing. Practice putting up your middle fingers right now. Practice saying it, I'm vegan. Seriously, right now, put your hand on your heart and say it, I'm proud to be vegan. People are going to, oh, like, they're going to be like, oh, what, you're vegan now? And you're like, yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm vegan. I'm proud to defend the animals. I'm proud that I'm sticking up for them. I am proud to be brave. I am proud to stand up in front of all of you vegan phobic people and say, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to hurt animals. Takes guts to do that. For those of you suffering from dystopia, the anguish of being vegan in a non-vegan world, I want you also to take a moment today to think about how much abuse I have gotten on my channel. How many people lie about me worldwide. How many comments are so horrible. And yet here I am. Day after day I get dressed and I speak out on behalf of the victims, the innocent animals. Because no matter how much people insult me, no matter how much it might hurt sometimes, the reality is I know that they don't really hate me. They just hate what I represent. They hate the mirror that I hold up in front of them to show them how cruel that they are being. But at the same time, like I said, I understand that you're born in this world and your parents shoved dead animals down your throat without your consent. You didn't know what was going on. You were born vegan and you can return to being vegan. And that's why I'm here day after day to remind you that if you're suffering from dystopia, this sadness, this anguish of being vegan in this non-vegan world, I'm here to help you. I want you to always picture that I've got my arms around you and I'm got my hands on your cheeks and I'm like, you can do this. Keep going. Fuck your teachers if they're not vegan. Fuck your principal if he's not vegan. Fuck your classmates if they're not vegan. You be vegan. You be proud. Now that doesn't mean that you have to be a jerk about it at school, but it means that you have to not let anyone get away with cruelty. In the same way that if somebody was racist in school and you would say, excuse me, that's not cool. Or if somebody was homophobic in school, being mean to some gay kid or some trans kid or whatever, you could just say, hey, excuse me, that's not cool. No, we're not going to be mean to these people, these individuals, just because the way they look, because they're different. Same for animals. So if somebody is mean to you, tries to shove bacon in your face like, ha ha, I'm eating a dead pig, you just say, that's not cool, man. But you don't take it personally, because it's really themselves that all of this negativity that comes towards you, I want you to think of it as that is just going to bounce off of me. I have like a barrier here. I have something that is not going to let those comments penetrate me. It's not about them trying to hurt you. They're really just suffering because they know that they are being cruel to the animals and they don't know where else to put that anger. They can't put it themselves, so they try to throw it at you. But whenever they do that, you just go whoop and you let the anger go by, okay? Or you imagine that you are a strainer full of little holes and you just like press a button and anything that they send towards you just goes right through, right to the other side. Okay? Yeah. These are just a few ideas I have for you. Don't take it personally. I know it's hard sometimes. And look, you all know that I cry often when I think about the animals. And it's okay to cry. You can go to your bed and have a good cry about what happens to the animals, but get the fuck up after that. Right? Because your life is not as bad as what the animals are going through. And they need you. Heck, I need you. I need some other vegans out here in the world to support me and my work. And, well, I don't need, but it does feel good to know that there are vegans standing up and helping out in the comment section. Anyway, to sum up, McDonald's bad, vegans good, media literacy, look deeper, don't just look at the surface, be smart, and be vegan from now on. And coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. I'm going to move out of the way so you can see them. Whoosh. Click on them. Be curious. Look around that vegan teacher's site. Subscribe and press the notification bell. Help us all get these animals out of hell. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all in next videos. Bye for now. Doo, 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 doo.